Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Gonna break down this John Mayer solo because you guys asked for it. So let's zoom in and break it down. All right, let's think of this as just a bunch of blues licks in the key of B. Obviously, the recording of his solo, it's pure vibe, so there's lots of, stuff that goes beyond the notes, like the different way he's fingering it, the tone he's getting. I mean, it's insane. But I got some licks for you. So we'll break it down into little phrases. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's the first phrase. And it's the B minor pentatonic. I'm sliding into the 9th fret on the A string with my index finger. Then I'm hitting 2 times on the next note in the scale, the 7th of the D. Then I'm going up to the 9. Then I'm doing a hammer from 7 to 9 on the G. And then back to that wiggle on the 7th of the G. So it's like that. And then he rides that root on the 9th of the D with some mean vibrato. Still not positive on the tone that he was doing, how he got that crazy, tasty tone, but it's got that woman tone kind of sound. And so we're going riding that, and then going up to the classic minor third of the scale. It's the 7th of the G, and notice a lot of the times he plays the third, he's giving that little Clapton-y micro bend. So that's going to be hot, or lots of that going on here too. That kind of thing. B.B. King too, of course, all that stuff. So from the top of the phrase, then we're going to start on the 9 of the G string, where we bend it up, back, pull off, back natural. So that's all on the G string. Release to the 7 of the G. So the next one is a variation. And he might be using his fingers, honestly, so I didn't remember from that clip that they were showing of him. So there's this weird thing where you're doing the next door neighbor thing between the D and the G on the 9th fret. 3, 4. New one. So it all starts the same as the one before it, but then you go to the root, 9 of the D, then 9 of the G, then back to 9 of the D, and kind of a ghosty note, some weird stuff, weird ghosty fingering in there, but almost hearing the 7 of the D. So from the top with the loop, now we get to the John Mayer tasteful tap. The John Mayer tasteful tap, trademark. I just came up with that. The John Mayer tasteful tap lick. We're bending, and by the way, no one's here, so I'm the only one laughing. Anyway, the 9th fret G, whole step bend, 12th fret tap on that after you've bent it. And I've heard Dickie Betts do that, that kind of thing. But what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and we're going to slide it back a half step. But you're going to have to kind of pre-bend and bend at the same time as that little slide. And you're just going to want to use your ear. Because it releases to the natural note on that 9. But there's a little wee wee, it's a little nuance. Once it gets in there, you can kind of hear it. You can just practice that one for a while on your own to get it. I mean, I did. Okay, so now we're in that B minor pentatonic extended scale. And so we're going dun, 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 which is 10 to 12 on the B. So 10 to 12 on the B. Then I'm grabbing this little double stop here, 12B, 9G, hammering on the 11 of the G. On, then off. So da, 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 da. And I'm using this position. I didn't see what he was doing. But because of where it goes, I just did it by ear, but chose this spot. So, bum, 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 dum, bum, dum, 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 dum. So that's 9 on the G, 12 on the D. Back to that little. Sliding up, he might be fingering this differently, but I found this to be the way for me. I'm sliding my middle finger up to the 10 of the B string. You can do it from a half step. Pull off between 9 and 7 on the G. And then I'm grabbing that 12 of the D. Then back to 12 on the G. Then 12 on the D. So like a finger rollover. One of my favorites from it, because I've never fingered that lick that way or played that lick before, and I was just like, running it a bunch of times. I really like it. So let's see here. There it was. So I slide from 9 down to 7. So we're going to grab 9 on the D and then slide down to the home row position. So, and now we're thinking regular pentatonic. So then we go 7 on the D to 9 on the A. And then we skip over to the G. We go 7, 9, then 9 on the D. That's the lick one more time. So from the top of the solo. Next one, very Clapton actually. We're just going through the box here. So it's between the 10 and the 12 on the B and high E. And so on the B, we go 10, 12, then up the box. But then on the way back to 10, we give it that little micro bend. And then down to the root, bum, bum. And then we go into another little run. So. 4, 1. So that's the next phrase, and we're going to start on the 12 of the high E. We do a little half step bend up, then back, then to 10, then 12, 10 on the B, then back to 12 on the high E, then 10, then 12 of the B. So. So right from there, we're grabbing with our ring finger the 11 of the G. And we're sliding it to 9 and then index on the 7. Then bum bum on the G, which is 9, 7. Then so bum dum bum beep dum bum bum 9, 7, 9. Then next door 9 on the G. 7 on the G, and then da-da on the root, 9 of the D. So right in that same zone, just once again this little box, you got 12. Then you got a half step up, hold back. Release to the 10. 2 whole step, I mean 2 bends, a whole step up. So that's the next one. All right, thanks again for watching, you guys. Really appreciate your support. You can put your requests in the comments below. Also, I really like it when you go to martymusic.com, where my looper is going to soon be available, and you can sign the newsletter to be notified. Anyway, talk to you later.
It's not the same. We've changed in so much time. Calling out the blame, steady in our aim.